Today we are turning sourdough discard into the softest, most flavorful coffee cake. Perfectly sweet, tender, and topped with a buttery cinnamon crumble. In our bowl, we are going to put 1 stick of butter. It's going to be unsalted and softened. We're going to add 150 grams of granulated sugar, and you're going to whisk it together until it becomes smooth. You can use a stand mixer for this. I just use my fingers just to kind of melt the butter and the sugar together. You're going to add 185 grams of discard, 5 grams of vanilla paste, 60 grams of sour cream, 60 grams of milk. And now you're going to whisk everything together. I use the attachment of my stand mixer to whisk this together. Do not judge. It was just so much easier instead of taking out my stand mixer from the cabinet. So here you just see me stirring it up. It worked perfectly actually. I'm gonna start doing this. And now you add 2 whole eggs and you're going to whisk everything together again. You'll add 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, and I like to give this a rough little mix before I add the flour. You will add 120 grams of flour, and then you're going to mix everything together very gently. At this point, you want to have your oven preheated to 350 degrees. I buttered my pan to have it ready. I think this is a 9x9 dish, and I put half of the batter onto this pan, and then I made a cinnamon streusel to put in the middle. So we're going to layer this. We're going to put half of the batter and then the cinnamon streusel, which is 100 grams of brown sugar and 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. And then you're going to put this right in the middle. So here I'm just spreading out the batter, making sure that it's evenly coated on the bottom. And then I am going to put that streusel right on top of this layer. Now I'm going to add the streusel. I use my hands to put this all over the batter just to get an even coating. And then we are going to put the other half of the batter right on top. You're going to try to smear it as evenly as possible to cover that middle streusel layer. And then I like to use my spatula, by the way. I always use my spatula, and it's so much easier. It's less messy and easier to spread out. And then we're going to do our top layer. This is my favorite part of a coffee cake, and I think this is what most people love about this. It is 100 grams of brown sugar, 60 grams of flour, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, and 1/4 cup of butter. Or if you're measuring in all grams, it's 57 grams of butter. You're going to mix it together until you have like this sand consistency, and then you're going to just top off the batter with this topping, trying to make sure that you cover every single corner because we love a good bite of this cinnamon topping. And then you're going to bake for 40 minutes or until a fork comes out clean. I'm going to show you guys here, perfectly clean. So you are going to let this cool down for at least 15 minutes before you cut into it. And this is what the end result looks like. It's so delicious, so sweet, so perfect. I am going to cut these into 9 equal pieces. I hope you guys try this recipe out. This is such a delicious, warm and cozy treat. Look at how delicious this slice looks. It's so soft, so fluffy, and the center streusel is so delicious. That cinnamon crumble topping is my favorite. I hope you guys give this recipe a try. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Look at this corner slice. This is my favorite slice. It's nice and crunchy. Anyways, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.